Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on the match day squad of the El Clasico for Barcelona. Of course, talking about the squad list, and one remarkable name that is there is Jules Koundé, who has returned back from injury. We are going to be discussing on that. Then, to conclude this episode, we are going to be discussing on 3 possible changes Xavi could make to the starting lineup versus Real Madrid later today. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barcelona had the world at their feet when the season started. They had scored 4 past Real Madrid, 3 against Sevilla, 5 against Victoria Pleasant, and then 4 against Cadiz. Next to nothing has gone wrong for them until they were hit by the international break. Jules Koundé, Ronald Araujo, Memphis Depay, Frankie de Jong all picked up injuries while on international duty, while Andres Christensen was also injured following the break too. They are, however, boosted by the return of one of them ahead of the Real Madrid clash this weekend, Jules Koundé. The Frenchman has been included in the squad list for that game, officially confirmed. That is, unfortunately, the only recovery Barcelona are dealing with at present. Depay, Bellerin and Christensen are still sidelined for at least another week, while Ronald Araujo will only be seen next year after the World Cup. Gerard Piqué travels with the team following a disastrous performance against Inter Milan on Wednesday. It is yet to be seen though if Piqué starts, with Xavi hinting at using Marcos Alonso alongside Eric Garcia and also Jules Koundé in defense. As you can see, that's the squad list there. We have Ter Stegen, Piqué, Busquets, Dembele, Pedri, Lewandowski, Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Marcos Alonso, Jordi Alba, Frank Kessié, Sergio Roberto, Frankie de Jong, Rafinha, Koundé, Eric Garcia, Inaki Piena, Balde, Gavi, Pablo Torre, Almo Tenas. That's the 23-man squad list from Xavi Hernandez. So fingers crossed to see how the Clasico plays out. A game that it should be a confidence boost if we can win Real Madrid at their stadium. Of course, it's not strange. I've been winning Real there in the past, so it won't come as a big surprise. But the surprise that might be there is the fact that Barca, after a disappointing draw against Inter Milan, heading into that important clash, pick up the 3 points will be a massive boost, not just today, but also for our La Liga title hopes. As from the look of things, manager Xavi will be aiming now to triumph in La Liga, as the Champions League is already lost. So let's see how the game plays later tonight. Then on to the next story of discussion. Coming off the back of a disappointing 3-3 draw against Inter Milan, Barcelona starting 11 could undergo 3 changes in their upcoming clash against Real Madrid, as they aim to freshen things up to maintain top spot in La Liga. Let's see the possible changes. Frankie de Jong for Busquets. Against Inter Milan, it is safe to say that Busquets was far from his best, as the World Cup winner was brought off for Frankie de Jong in the 63rd minute. The latter shone very well, carrying the ball from deeper areas while always looking forward. The Dutchman injected a sense of energy and directness into Barcelona that was simply non-existent before he was substituted onto the pitch. As Barcelona face an informed Real Madrid, it would only make sense for Xavi to entrust de Jong in a deeper midfield role once again after his brilliant cameo. The next, we have Balde for Alonso. This is not to suggest that Marcos Alonso will likely not start in El Clasico, but it seems as if he may not operate in his usual left-back role on Sunday. Alejandro Balde could be set for a start in the role instead, where he has emerged as somewhat of a revelation. With the former Chelsea defender start to life at Spotify Camp Nou, not anything to write home about so far. The informed Balde's creativity, pace, and ability to provide natural width may tempt manager Xavi into starting him in El Clasico. Then the next possible change that Xavi can make is Koundé for Piqué. There is no disputing that Gerard Piqué had a game to forget against Inter Milan, as he was especially culpable for Nico Ballera's equalizer. With the club legend seemingly not at the summit of Xavi's plans, a fit Jules Koundé could replace him in the side imminently. However, it is likely that the Frenchman operates at right back, with Marcos Alonso deputizing at centre back, considering Hector Bellerin's absence as well. So all these are just suggestions. We don't know what the starting lineup will exactly look like, but I think if Xavi can make these changes, it will be so important, especially Koundé entering for Piqué. I think that would be amazing because I don't think there's any Barca fan out there who wants to see Piqué starting in today's game against Real Madrid. You know, Piqué was disastrous in the game against Inter Milan, and of course, that's just to tell you that Piqué's time is over. Piqué has passed his peak, and certainly I think Xavi himself knows that. It's just the fact that the injuries that have been disturbing us lately, especially with our defense, made Piqué to start that game. But now that we have Koundé in the squad, I think there's no question. I think that there's no doubt about Koundé starting today, just because of Piqué lack of form. So let's see. I think among the three expected changes that we have just spoken about, the Koundé for Piqué is the most likely, the most predictable, let me put it that way, considering what happened in midweek. Then Frankie de Jong for Busquets. We know Frankie de Jong has been good this season, but the playing time is not there. As manager Xavi, have always preferred Busquets all the time, which is very, I think it's not good. I see it as favoritism. I don't know why. Busquets is not doing that much, but Xavi only puts him all the time. For me, it makes no sense. Against Real Madrid, I doubt if Xavi will start Frankie de Jong over Busquets. Definitely, as a fan, I wish he'd do that. I wish Frankie de Jong starts today. Frankie de Jong played well against Inter, leaving the bench because our stubborn manager Xavi could not trust him. Up to now, he does not even trust him in big games. Then talk less about Real Madrid. So it's just so sad how the manager have been treating some players, which I definitely think they deserve to start some games. But because of Xavi likes this player personally, he likes that one, he does not care. It makes no sense. He does not read the game so well before starting. Frankie de Jong is in good form. I don't still understand why Xavi will not start Frankie de Jong in most games. So let's see. Actually, if he does this change, I'll be so happy if de Jong can start and Busquets the bench. So let's see actually if those changes will happen as we are talking like this. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.